What's up, gang? How everybody doing? I see everybody in the chat. You read that title. You know this was coming. Yeah. It's time to turn up, Jack. What's up, y'all? What's going on? I'm reading the chat. I'm seeing what's going on. Appreciate everybody coming in with their thumbs up. Y'all know how Trey Gang do it. Y'all know this finna be some exclusive tea here. It's like one of those, ooh wee. You know when you be have you ever seen a fight and you seen a good body blow and your first reaction like, ooh wee. All right. Before we start this stuff off, let me explain what's going on. I'm gonna cut my chat box on for this one. All right, gang. First of all, before we start off this live, it's mandatory that everybody give a moment of silence for Kenneka Jenkins. And when you're giving a moment of silence, just pray. You believe in one God created all things. Pray and ask for the truth. Ask for the truth. And you got to mean it with all your heart and your soul. He gonna reveal it to you in this live because Albert taught you to have faith, right? Got your faith. But how strong is your faith? You know what I'm saying? Right. With that being said, moment of silence, please. All right. All right. So let's get down to what in the be exposed. Okay. A recap. Let me give you the rundown. For all the new people that subscribing, you know what I'm saying? You really ain't new because you've been on the Kenneka Jenkins case for a while. You probably just came back or you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. And it's a lot of deceiving information that's in your head. You will come in this channel like, yeah, I was told this and I was told that, you know what I'm talking about? But we finna clear all of this up today. So this the recap. You know the story. 19-year-old, drunken, black female walking in a freezer, locking the door behind herself, and people speculate, Monifa set her up and this is all Monifa's fault. That a part of that Monifa was never supposed to be in it, and 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 Kenneka brought her along around to Irene party, and Monifa brought dudes to the party and got Kenneka, and they killed her and put her in the freezer. Bull crap. Nope, nope, nope. That's not what happened. No, that's not what happened. Nope, 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 nope. I'm not gonna let you put that on Kenneka Jenkins' name. And I'm sure not gonna let you point the finger at Monifa. All right. Check this out. In my JJ voice, in my JJ voice off Good Times when he met Mad Dog and he said, here is the plan. When the warlord was ganging up on JJ and stuff, and JJ was like, yeah, here is the plan, Mad Dog. All right, here's the plan, y'all. All right. I need the thumbs and I need the likes up. I need those thumbs and I need those likes seriously right now. It's not for me. It's for Kenneka Jenkins, and the truth need to be exposed. All right. This what's going on. Everybody already know this is set up, and if you believe anybody in the room was a part of a reenactment or the setup and the whole plot, you correct on that. So if you believe that, it's gonna start off in the household, in Kenneka household, which is go back to Teresa Martin and Leonora and everybody else that be in that household. So we don't know how that household would run. We don't know what's going on in that household. But if you go back to Kenneka Facebook page and do a thorough investigation, actually get to know Kenneka, you will see why she was a target. Then once you find out why she was a target and the people that were surrounding her and why it was so many people involved, you will understand the whole narrative. So guess what? When the Kenneka Jenkins case first broke out, and you had millions of people tuned in. So you got millions of people doing their own research and coming up with the same information that I've been spreading all along. Yeah, organ harvesting. Ooh, and it do got some kind of sacrifice to it. So sacrifice, organ harvesting, you put those two together, that sacrifice, organ harvesting, dealing with an organ, you know, whatever they do in rituals. And you know, and check this out. And check this out. The people, the public were doing so much information and was figuring it out. They was figuring it out. Us, you people, me, you subscribers, all figured the case out in the beginning. Guess what they did? They said, look, the public figured it out, but there's no voice to support that public to make this blow. I'm talking about like TNT, Dynamite Jack, boom. But we didn't have no voice. So somebody was like, look, people figuring it out and it's getting out of control. We finna get exposed. We don't have no choice, right, to become YouTube content so we could kill anybody with a voice that can speak for the public and represent their public. Y'all get what I'm saying? Y'all get what I'm saying? So I'm trying to come to y'all with truth, facts, receipts, and whatever came out their mouth, it's been exposed. 54 Keys, you've been exposed. And I'm wondering, will you respond to me with the allegations that I got that came out your own mouth? And I did my research. And if I did my research, the people that I'm calling out, they're going to do one or two things. And we all know the first thing they're going to do is run, ignore the message, and let the public be like, yeah, Trey Gang, you exposed it. Oh, 54 Kids, you exposed it. But if they don't respond, you'll keep me like, yeah, 54 Keys exposed. 54 Keys got exposed. You know what I'm talking about? 54 Keys respond to Trey Gang, it's still gonna be 54 Keys still exposed. Because when you do your research and you got truth and receipts to back everything up, you can't convince the public of a lie. See what I'm talking about? Can't convince the public with a lie when you got the truth. Right or wrong, gang. And y'all been here with me since day one. And I want to thank everybody in my chat right now. And y'all mean a lot to me, bruh. Cause y'all be getting on me. Y'all be getting on me. I'm talking about, man, don't you know how many emails and messages I get? And I'm reading the comment, Trey Gang, you better not give up. Look into this and look into that. And I'm going to tell you something like this, bro. When I do my research, bro, I'm going to figure it out and I'm going to get us the truth. And if your feelings hurt, because a lot of people feelings might get hurt because 54 Keys, I don't even know 54 Keys. I ain't even got nothing against her. But I love her content. And now I see why I was loving her content. Because when she first popped up on the scenes, I could relate to her. Because I know females got the same, you know what I'm saying, the lingo 54 Keys got. She a real chick. You know what I'm saying? She a real chick. She know how to conversate, talk to you. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of chick that you like to sip wine with. You know, sip wine and have a good gospeling conversation, right? But that can get you in trouble. You know what I'm saying? Cause now you sipping wine with a person that's really trying to deceive you on the Kenneka Jenkins and told everybody she J for K all the way. That's why she stopped making content, gang. You want to know why she stopped making content? You want to know why she stopped making content? And keep this in mind. Everybody know this. When Trey Gang got that letter, I had control ever since. And that's been years ago. And look where I'm still standing at right now. You know what I'm saying? Look where I'm still standing at right now. Look who stopped making content and look who started making content like other YouTubers. You know what I'm saying? Right now, present today, you know what I'm talking about? Present today, they gonna get exposed too. I ain't gonna expose today, but we finna expose 54 Keys. Didn't I tell y'all Trey Gang told y'all YouTubers family members? Thumb me up. And if you heard it come out of 54 Keys' mouth, make this go viral. Cause we need to expose this and up the pressure. And bust some pipes. Just bust some pipes. You know what I'm talking about? No Diddy. Let's bust some pipes. If you J4K actor right now, thumb me up and do it for Kenneka. And cause this finna expose the whole family tree. The whole family tree. Cause you remember when I told y'all, I said, man, these YouTubers family. So I'm thinking, when I was like, these YouTubers family, I'm thinking like, it's somebody that was in the room, like TY or Monifa family or somebody else family, other than the Martin family. You know what I'm saying? I got their family tree. And the reason why it was so hard for me, just, you know what I'm saying, try to connect all this because of the group home. Because of the group home. That's why you see all these people, you know, with different, you know what I'm saying, background, but it all leading back to a Martin family, Miss Teresa Sousa in the group home. In the group home. All right, it's 216 people in here, and half of y'all hit the thumbs up. And we at least get close to the numbers that actually people in the chat, please. And we at least reach those numbers. Because I got to do this. This how much this Kenneka Jenkins case means to me. I done sit up here thousands of hours, read police paperwork, watch surveillance footage and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Going live, breaking it down to things that I found out, the things that I'm exposing with receipts, no theories at all, proven factory. You know what I'm talking about? That's all I'm saying. We can find out the truth if we all come together right now and do one thing. And do one thing, gang. and see it for ourselves. All right. Let's expose 54 keys. All right. And really like and share this video so 54 keys can get this messages. Get the messages, because I ain't even finna get in her email. You know what I'm saying? She gonna have to come to me. I'm gonna make this public. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make this public right here. And this information, what she got, I'm on your 2018, the Miguel connection. Now think about the cartel, right? Y'all know the cartel came up. And we like, how the cartel gonna be involved? Because you know, you got black people, you know what I'm saying, that's got Mexican blood in them. You know, like y'all know Eugenia. Y'all remember Eugenia Walker? But if you look at her name, they on her obituary, if Eugenia Gomez. Gomez, she got a Mexican name, right? Then we looking at King Rob, Peso, that's a Mexican. No, I'm talking about Peso, Mexican name. Macho, a Mexican name. Then you got the Miguel connection, the Mexican gang. Now think about this. Since I mentioned that, Kilo Brown was on the podcast and she was explaining about the cocktail. Remember, Scra drop and Bigfoot called his channel. If y'all don't know who Bigfoot is, that's a general manager, the female manager. You know what I'm saying? Called his hotline. And she was talking about, yeah, the cartels is involved. So when we would think about the cartels, you really thinking of a Mexican. Think of a Mexican in Mexico. You looking at that type of Mexican, but you ain't looking at the Mexican that's the blacks mixed with the Mexican that's in the neighborhood. Like the Miguels, like the Pesos, like the Machos. You see what I'm talking about? So when you think about 54 Keys and Kilo Brown and Patrick Brown, aka Straight Drop, and once you got that connection and you link that up, guess who they related to? And I'm gonna let y'all listen for y'allself and call it out when you find out who they related to.
I'm back, and I want to show y'all some shit real quick because I was watching that video that I put up about Bree and Monifa and them, and one of the things that kept sticking out to me was the fact that Monifa told us that they took Bree to go get a pill. Okay, so yeah, I want to show y'all some shit. So I'm gonna start with this right here. Now I know in the beginning I covered Smacks and his crew. You know I did a couple videos on them, but this nigga right here, this was Sticks. This Sticks right here, and I was so excited to get his statement that I kind of glossed over the beginning of his statement. And I'm going to read it to you. It says, on September the 28th at approximately 12:30 hours, the lieutenant and the sergeant made contact with Sticks while they were exiting the residence of Miguel. Sticks advised he heard they had been looking for him and the interview was completed. Okay, so understand, what they just told us right here was the fact that when they left that nigga named Miguel house is when they ran into Sticks. And Sticks then walked up on these motherfuckers like, yeah, I heard y'all been looking for me. Type shit. You understand what I mean? But it raised a couple questions because I'm like, okay, who the fuck is Miguel? And why were they leaving your house? Nigga, what did you tell them? Because I don't have Miguel's statement. There's no statement for him. If y'all got it, and you know, shit, send it to me. Because I ain't got it. But who the fuck is Miguel? And so, yeah, I went searching for this nigga. And I reached out to a couple YouTubers who, you know, supplied me with a lot of information. Some of it made sense.
Y'all paying attention to what she just said? Check this out. Listen to what she just said. This finna expose everything what I just said.
Some of it did. You know, and I reached out to a couple YouTubers who, you know, supplied me with a lot of information. Some of it made sense. Some of it did. you know. But yeah, let me introduce y'all to that nigga. Yeah, this is Miguel. Okay, I don't know his real name, but this is what they call him. And on Facebook, he goes by Miguel Gomez. And understand this, they was leaving this nigga house when they ran in the sticks. So I wanted to know, who the fuck is he? Like, what did y'all talk about? Where's your statement? Because I haven't seen your statement. Now, one of our family members pointed out the fact that, that, okay, so she sent me all the narrative. Because I haven't seen your statement. Now, one of our family members pointed out the fact that, statement. Now, one of our family members pointed out the fact that, now one of our family members pointed out the fact that, that, okay, so she sent me all the narratives, and she pointed out the fact that there were two narratives missing. And I took that to mean that there's two witness statements.
And y'all just caught that? Did y'all just caught that? Just like what Trey Gang been screaming all along. She said, I reached out to a couple of YouTubers. Right? And she was like, they gave me a lot of information. Some make sense and some of them didn't. But now I looked into it. And I was talking to one of my family members. One of my family members. The same YouTubers, she slipped. One of my family members. She from Cincinnati, Ohio. King Rob was trying to expose 54 Keys on the low when he pulled up the background check for Cincinnati, Ohio. But I was like, wait a minute, what Cincinnati, Ohio do with it? You didn't put no name on this. I don't understand this, King Rock, because I'm doing my research. Because I'm like, when he pulled up the background, I'm like, man, I see the names on her. So guess what else linked back to? Malika the Lion Warrior. Y'all know Malika the Lion Warrior? That's linked back to John Q. You know what I'm saying? This the research. The Trey Gang figured this out. The Trey Gang figured this out, right? This how I'm finna expose the YouTube connection. Before I play the video, and if you wasn't with me a couple of years ago when I first got the letter, I stirred up the whole YouTube streets. Matter of fact, nobody, look. Matter of fact, when I first got the letter, guess who tried to debunk me? The family members. The YouTubers. Try to debunk Trey Gang. And guess what they did? Start making YouTube about Trey Gang and try to convince the public like Trey Gang a fraud. He doing this like for some money, he clout chasing, show his face. You know what I'm talking about? Cause I got all the receipts. And they so dumb. The worst thing you could do is start a beef with a person like me with receipts. It's 300 people in here and we ain't even got 200 likes. We ain't even got 200 likes. So what I'm basically telling you, look who Trey Gang was beefing with the whole time.
Where's your statement? Yeah, let me introduce y'all to that nigga. Yeah, this is Miguel. Okay, I don't know his real name, but this is what they call him. And on Facebook, he goes by Miguel Gomez. And understand this, they was leaving this nigga house when they ran in the sticks. So I wanted to know, who the fuck is he? Like, what did y'all talk about? Where's your statement?
He got a statement cause Trey Gang gave y'all the paperwork and I read it to y'all. They left. Look in the paperwork. It specifically said Uncle John. Uncle John left the house. Not Uncle John, but somebody left the house and they was there. I guess they with their uncle. You know what I'm saying? They supposed to been playing spades or dominoes or something like that. And he said, man, look, I just found out on Facebook because that's when Irene dropped the post and was like, it's a party. So that's why he was leaving from the west side. Remind y'all in the paperwork, when they told everybody where y'all come from, how y'all know about the party, everybody said they was out west and they was at an apartment. Not everybody gonna be at the same location, you know what I'm saying? But it's still gonna be out west, and it's in the same neighborhood. This in the same neighborhood. Just say like just say we all stay on the same block, right? You're gonna be in different houses, you know what I'm saying? Cause y'all from the neighborhood. So when the police try to make it look like, yeah, they came from out west and try to make it look like everybody came from out west, but not from the same street in the block. You know what I'm saying? Just say like Mitch Teresa planning this, and if Trey ain't on it, I might be down the street, you know what I'm saying? Probably at the trap house. And be like, y'all ready to go? Let me know when y'all on your way now. We'll be up in there about 15 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Let me finish up and hitting the Kush blunt, and I'm gonna meet y'all up there. I already got the location. They already made it at the hotel. Once they made it at the hotel, man, look, they there, man. Let's smash off. You see what I'm saying? So when it comes to the police paperwork, how the way they gonna read it up, they gonna make it look like, oh, I just seen the posts and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to a party, and you know what I'm saying? Y'all catching my drift? So now look, when she said she reached out to YouTubers, guess where she would get her information from? Straight drop. Straight drop. All her content was about straight drop. And guess why 54 Keys had a base platform off straight drop? She got to defend straight drop because straight drop messing up. Everybody looking at Straight Drop with a side eye. But Straight Drop still got control right now. But Straight Drop putting information out there that can come back and hunt him like it's finna come back and hunt him right now. And 54 Keys. That's why you got 54 Keys. That's why you got 54 Keys. 54 Keys a cool chick. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even mind to have 54 Keys, a type of person, you know what I'm saying? Man, look, I like your style. You know how to talk, you know how to rap. You know, when I mean rap, I don't mean rapping in music. I mean, you know how to have a conversation. The best thing in the world to have is a conversation and give it to the people. But your conversation had a little alcohol in it and you start poisoning the people. And the people was blind and didn't catch on to how you did it. Now I see why you had to come along and defend Straight Drop. Before we get to all of that, I'm going to just play the video and I'm going to just close my mouth just like how they do Miss Teresa and them and the gang used to hold their hands over their mouth like, yeah, no silence, you know what I'm saying? But talking the whole time. Watch this, gang.
Because I haven't seen your statement. Now, one of our family members pointed out the fact that, okay, so she sent me, because I haven't seen your statement. Now, one of our family members pointed out the fact that, okay, so she sent me all the narratives. And she pointed out the fact that there were 2 narratives missing. And I took that to mean that there's 2 witness statements unaccounted for, okay? And first off, I want to know why the fuck we ain't got the statements. And then, most importantly, too, is who do they belong to? You understand what I'm saying? Now, I would think that we would have a statement from Miguel if y'all was leaving that nigga house. So, I mean, y'all just told us that. So, we know y'all talked to that nigga. Where's his statement?
He had a statement, but the police didn't release it at the time, right? Because the police didn't release it at the statement. Because because keep this in mind, when they gave us the investigation and access to it, they didn't upload everything. So, boom, people were doing research on Facebook and finding out these people. They didn't have the paperwork then. They couldn't prove it then. Because if they would have dropped it in the beginning in the investigation, it would have exposed this. This would have never happened. You see what I'm saying? This would have got exposed. We would have got justice. We would have actually witnessed, you know what I'm saying, a police cover up that's dealing with gangs in the group home. Because keep this in mind. If you want to target gangs and if you got a group home established through a third party, right? And you know these people gang members and you paying these people paying for their housings. They get a check every month. You know what I'm saying? To house these little killers. To house these little hot thotties. And they got people, the people that's over the, you might say the parents. The foster parents. Man, I'ma shut my mouth. Cause I know what's coming behind this game. You see what I'm saying? Now, y'all know this ain't even cloud chasing. This ain't even cloud chasing at all. Cause you just heard it from 54 Keys out her own mouth 6 years ago. What's the date on her? I just want to know the date. May 27. We know when Kenneka birthday is, right? And this on the 2018. Check this out. Kenneka died, allegedly they told us on the 9th. Then they told us on the 10th. Then you got people saying on the 6th. Then you got people talking about in March. Which date it is. The family don't want to disclose the tombstone. Even though it was a tombstone. She got a tombstone. This is the trick part. They want us to believe that it's no tombstone. In reality, it is a tombstone. But they're going to give you the real date that she actually died. That's why they be taking pictures over the tombstone and had it turned around. So you can't see, is that a tombstone? Is that Kenneka tombstone? But if you go to all day, if you did the investigation and look at to all the people that died before Kenneka, like close relatives or some niggas in the hood or something like that, they're going to show you that tombstone with the flowers. And look, they get so close. They had a face shots close to the tombstone. But like, yeah, Johnny died. You know what I'm talking about? But you don't see none of that with Kenneka Jenkins case, right? And I'm telling y'all, this is what Trey ain't been through. I've been trying to expose this stuff. But the YouTube was coming in. Just like, I ain't talking about 54 Key, but when I say the YouTubers, I'm talking about the YouTubers right now. They got the questions and answers and stuff. They finna get exposed too. And they know it. They see it coming. They see it coming. They see it coming. And I don't even entertain it. Cause you know why? Why would I need to entertain it if I got receipts? Hi y'all. If I got receipts, ain't nobody finna pay attention to what they got going on, cause they just exposed themselves. They just exposed themselves. Guess how much power Trey gang, the J for K gang, the real active gang Guess how much power we got right now? Y'all say y'all want justice. Check this out. I want justice too, but we ain't go get justice. I'm gonna tell you that right now. So when Trey got exposed, don't think of justice like, oh, somebody finna get locked up. Maybe. It could be a possibility. And that possibility is if we all get an understanding. I told y'all Trey ain't talked to a lawyer. He told me how it worked by the law. I gotta go by the law. Go by the law. No problem. Go by the law. Say it's an accident, it's an accident. According to the law. But now I understand how the law works. That's how y'all got away with it. But look at the people that had positioning in her case. They got a judge off the case because they found out Dorothy Brown related to the Browns. Hold up. Dorothy Brown, a judge, a black judge. Her name is Dorothy Brown. Chicago judge Dorothy Brown. Do your research right now. You can do this over your phone because you can do a split screen on your phone and Google this as I'm talking. Dorothy Brown is a judge in Illinois, Chicago. Check her family tree, right? That's why you had King Rob. King Rob had to become a YouTuber. This is why King Rob had become a YouTuber. Because he know the courts system. He a part of the setup. But when it comes to the court system, King Rob getting robbed. That's why he called himself King Rob. You thought you were robbing me, but I'm finna rob y'all. That's why King Rob came up with this bankroll. You see what I'm talking about? But hold up. Hold up, though. That's why King Rob told everybody, yeah, Dorothy Brown. He told everybody. He said, yeah, Dorothy Brown. I never forgot that name because it always stuck with me. I ain't know Dorothy Brown was a judge to King Rob mention it. That's why they got Dorothy Brown off the case. Dorothy Brown had the case first. And guess who the lawyer was? Larry Rogers. And Miss Teresa was suing the hospital because whoever did the surgery, she got a staph infection. So she already had a civil attorney, you know what I'm saying, with a hospital. Check this out. In the process, it was a setup. Keep this in mind, surgery is involved. So boom. Keep this in mind, while all this going on, a setup is being done in Crown Plaza Hotel, right? And we suspect organ harvesting. And the setup, if it was organ harvesting, it had to come from the setup from the friends. You know what I'm saying? Just no regular person come in a hotel. If you walking in a hotel, you know what I'm saying? And this hotel is organ harvesting. They just don't target random victims. They don't do that. See what I'm saying? I'm making sense, right, gang? Look, it's 340 people in here. Let's match the likes with the chat. That's all I'm saying. Big receipts. Since I gave you that information alone and I want to keep running my mouth, but I'm going to pause it right now and I just want to play 54 Keys video so you can get an understanding that she really exposing herself. This easy work for me. This easy work for me. It's so easy. I've been waiting on this opportunity just to show you how much I did my research and how much they did, how much they worked, how much they had to put in work to try to debunk the truth. Let God do his work.
You understand what I mean? But yeah, so I wanted to know a little bit more about him, so I went looking for him, and I reached out to a couple other YouTubers, and shout out to Sam Sam, man, and a couple others that don't want to be mentioned.
Y'all remember Sam Sam? Y'all remember Sam Sam? All the J4K followers know about Sam Sam YouTube channel. But the new people don't know nothing about Sam Sam YouTube channel because that channel gone and deleted. All the videos gone and all that stuff. So who is Sam Sam? Sam Sam was a YouTuber, just like 54 Keys, a family member. They was reaching out, giving her, just like 54 Keys said, this is my family members giving me this information. Some gonna make sense and some don't. The reason why some gonna make sense, the reason why some that's gonna make sense, cause it's the truth. Some that ain't gonna make sense, cause it's a lie. The lie got to confuse the truth. But you can't confuse the truth with the lie. You just confuse the public. The people that is not aware of the footage. If you never saw the footage and you got a question, can I manipulate you? Can I manipulate you? Just say, you say, I'm a diehard Kenneka J4K follower, and I've been following this case. You know what I'm saying? And I done heard all the narrative, but never watched the footage. And if you did watch the footage, you saw bits and pieces of the footage. Cause I didn't even saw the whole footage. Nobody didn't saw the whole footage. That's why Mr. Teresa said, look, they didn't see the whole footage. The public didn't see the whole footage. I didn't saw a needle. You know what I'm saying? And the whole time she on the footage and saw it and know what's on it. So since the public, like, well, show us the real taste, Miss Teresa promoted. It's a marketing game. That's what it was distracted for. You dig what I'm talking about? I've looked into the FBI and I want to know how the agents work. If you got agents that you could hire to be activists, you get a Jedediah Brown. You see what I'm saying? And if you hire a activist, you get a Jamal Green. People you're gonna see in the beginning. That's like a Boy Scout. This how you start a fire. You know what I'm saying? And that fire finna have everybody. Once you get that fire game, once they start that fire, we all win against each other because YouTubers, family members created the fire. All the narratives we got, Olga Harvison, Selena Gomez, Kenneka body doubles, fake Kennekas, MTV, movies directors, all these narratives, right? Switching bodies in the casket, all these narratives. Guess where it came from? Miss Teresa family. The whole time, and these the YouTubers. Who feelings hurt? Who feelings hurt 54 Keys getting exposed? Who feelings hurt? Let it be known. Express your feeling. Trey Gang, I know you ain't clout chasing now. I know you ain't. You got receipts. She just said it out her own mouth. I'm puzzled at this moment. And I'm going to play this whole video. Then, when I play this whole video game, my last time, I ain't even go disturb the video. Get to know this narrative. Because y'all remember when Bigfoot called Scra drop and Bigfoot whole thing, the whole narrative about they are part of the cartel. They all gang members. They part of the cartel. You know what I'm saying? Now you will understand why the hotel will be calling Scra drop talking about it's a hotel. I mean, they the part of the cocktail. But y'all think of part of the cartel, you think about Mexico. It's just like you gonna see in the news. You see they cartel. When they expose the cartel, them different cartels, they look like amigos. Them the ones with the real drugs. But this the bloodline right here that breeds with them and got family connection. Cause if you breed with a Mexican, your family finna go back to some kind of Mexican cartel, and you got access to drugs, pills, mollies, all this stuff. And that's why you name yourself Miguel. That's why your mammy named you Miguel. That's why you want to call yourself Peso, aka King Rob. Peep out the game. I don't want to be identified as a Mexican. I want to be called King Rob because I don't want nobody to know that I'm Peso on the internet. But the hood know my bloodline. You see what I'm talking about? Do you see what I'm talking about? Do you see what I'm talking about? How deep this finna run now? And you want to know why we got the best kidneys in the world, the best livers, the hearts, and you got to get it from who? Black, Mexican, because we the most hard working African and Mexican, Indians, you know what I'm talking about? Look at your mindset of an Indian and the Mexican. Mexican work. Mexican know how to sell dope. A Mexican know how to run a cocktail. A Mexican organized. Just like the Jews. Just like the goddamn mob. Just like the white man. Guess what? Guess what the black man got? Nothing. Just following suit. So let's follow suit, gang, and watch this Mexican connection.
But they supply me with a lot of information that, I'm able to research, check on my own, and it makes sense. And like I said, I went and searched for this nigga, and I was all through his motherfucking Facebook page. All through that. On some nosy shit, right? And I found a couple pictures. And I found pictures with him connected to Smacks and his crew. Yeah, that's that nigga right there. The third one from the left. In all black. That's him. That's Miguel. Then I found pictures of him with Peas and Killer. Okay? Yeah. And then I was also sent some pictures that included this one right here with him and Mike. Okay? Yeah. So yeah, he fucks with them. You understand what I mean? And not only that, I found a picture of him with Bree with that shit over her face. Look at her, looking all scary and shit. How? Bree. Yeah. So he knows these niggas. And this right here, I wanted to put this up here because I want y'all to pay attention to the fact that he took a photo of this tattoo, which is his mother. Krista is her name. That's his mother. Like I said, I was all through his motherfucking Facebook page. Okay? And he got a couple brothers. And I think one of them died. But yeah. And then I think he got like 2 or 3 sisters. Okay? But not only that, this motherfucker on his Facebook page got all kind of shit about selling pills. That's what he does. I mean, I'm talking about his motherfucking cell phone number, hit me up. I got the best shit in town, all that. All up on his Facebook page. That shit blows my mind, man, because understand this. And if I got some niggas over here that do that kind of shit, listen, stop that. Stop doing that. That shit don't look good. You understand what I mean? The last thing you should be trying to do on Facebook, nigga, is sell some weed and motherfucking some pills and shit, nigga, just. No, stop doing that. And for my young ladies out here, listen, them the niggas you stay away from. Don't fuck with them. No, and no. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, but anyway, so one of the things that stuck out to me, like I said, excuse me, about Monifa and them taking Bree to go get a pill. Okay, we didn't find out who she bought the pill from. Where did y'all take her? I mean, shit. Did y'all take her to Miguel house? You understand what I'm saying? Cause I know he the nigga with the pills. Shit, shit. Go to his Facebook page. You want to buy some pills? Call that nigga. That kind of thing. Okay? Yeah. So I just wanted to know where the fuck did they take Bree Bree, and if they took Bree Bree to Miguel house. Why don't we have a statement? It's a couple questions that I have. But not only that, let me show y'all this. Y'all remember that video that I put up about the housekeeper? And I think that this statement belongs to this little nigga right here. Y'all remember? Y'all remember that little nigga talking about he ain't want to talk in front of his supervisor? Yeah, him. I think this statement belongs to him. And y'all remember in his statement they was asking him about his brother. They ain't asked no other employee about their motherfucking brother. That shit wasn't in the general manager statement. It wasn't in the front desk clerk statement. None of that. No other employee. They asked this nigga about his brother. And then not only that, they asked him if he had been to that room, 926. And he said no. He claimed he didn't even know Kenneka type shit. So I'm like, yeah, okay. They was on this nigga ass. And like I said, they asked him about his brother. So
Look, the whole time while 54, look, this just shows you how God do exist. Cause while she was trying to convince what the public found out, cause the public found out the connection, right? The public found out about the connection, who the family was. This the public research. So since the public was finding this out, now you understand why they become YouTubers, the family. If this is set up and it's dealing with the family, that's why you got family YouTubers. Thumb me up, and look at this. If you thumb this video up, guess how many thumbs I'm gonna get on this video? Hi y'all. You been exposed. Let's get the likes up. If 54 Keys got 1,000 likes, we gonna double that. We finna double it. Probably triple that. It's 400 people in here. Let's get to 300. At least 300. If you want me to keep running my mouth, you know what I'm talking about, let me, I'm going to run my mouth regardless, you know what I'm talking about. But I'm going to make it hard to run it, John. Don't you know how, like, if you got a little old antique car and you got to pat the gas a couple of times before, you crank it and it still don't catch a little bit and you got to pat the gas the more and prime it? That's where I'm going to start acting like. So you want a antique, you know what I'm saying, a regular motor, or you want a Hellcat that's gonna crank up instantly and you hear pipes, and once you hear them, you like, woo wee, you know what I'm talking about? Real talk, gang. Now you finna bring the street out of Trey gang, cause everybody from the hood, right? And we could see through this, right? We could see through this, and since we're gonna see through this, it ain't even gonna hurt so much like how we was hurting in the beginning. 19-year-old male walk in the freezer. Crown Plaza give us this bullcrap footage showing us, and we ain't even accepting none of this. These people, family members, exposing themselves. They the one got to straighten up everything. If you a part of a murder, the first thing you gonna have to do, if the public find out and start connecting things, you got to bring the suspect back to the crime scene. 54 Keys. I remember that story when you said, yeah, I found the body before. And I couldn't get that smell out my nose. If you couldn't get that smell out your nose, you've been around the body for at least a couple of hours. Because the detective will have that same distinct smell in their nose. And, you know what I'm saying, investigating the body. And they're going to take about 4-5 hours, you know what I'm saying, down to 8 hours till they complete their investigation. How many hours they going to take? That's why you get this. You just don't have this smell in your nose and just walking in the abandoned building where you from and going to this abandoned building like, I smell a dead body. You smell it. You know what I'm talking about? And this time you know, that smell just stuck with you. All right. Let's expose some more secrets. But to then, let's expose this Kenneka Jenkins case.
The more and more I thought about it, I think this right here goes together, the housekeeper and this statement. And then y'all remember that interview that Grove did with the dude in the hotel? Y'all remember that shit?
She
Let me let
connected
me
everything.
let me show y'all. Y'all remember this right here?
She look, and basically look, she just basically connect everything. She connected everything. She gave y'all the truth and connected it, but with a different narrative. You see what I'm saying? So she basically convincing you all of this, what you about to see, don't even exist, and I don't know what's going on. But the public know what's going on, but we just didn't have a voice. That's where Trey Gang come in at. Cause now we got a voice for Kenneka Jenkins.
That door is never the pizza. If you're drunk, you're not gonna open it up. You're not even gonna think she was more than drunk. Like she was off that pill. Nobody know what that pill was supposed to be taking. They came to my house to talk to me about that shit.
Did you know 85% of clothes end up in landfills? Enter the Take Back Bag, the world's easiest way to.
I mean, do y'all think that's the same guy? I mean, because I'm starting to think that it is. And y'all heard what he just said. They came.
Look at the date on her, May 27, 2018. I ain't even got the letter yet. Trey Gang don't even exist yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm making videos. If you go back to my videos, I probably was making videos at that time. That probably when I was first starting out, because that's when I was watching 54 Keys, Scra Drop, King Rob now. And that's where all the narrative will come from, because the YouTubers were spreading all the narrative. So now you see who finna be related. Now you finna see why 54 Keys sharing Scra Drop videos and covering it up for Scra Drop that's on the footage, right? Remind y'all that I discovered Scra Drop on the footage. There's facts and he got exposed. And 54 Keys shared all his receipts and try to make it make sense with his narrative. Make it make sense with his narrative, because they y'all family members, right? And she get her information from who? YouTubers, right? So now you will understand why King Rob was exposed in the background. Look, this go back to Cincinnati, Ohio. This go back to Virginia. This go to her to New York. You know what I'm saying? King Rob got exposed with the background, without the footage. And you got to do your own research to figure that out. That's why Dr. Ali said, hey, check this out. I got Miss Teresa background. Y'all might want to look into this. You might want to look into this. But nobody wasn't paying attention to that, because Miss Teresa tricking everybody with the Bible quotes. The blood of Jesus, the name of the Lord, because you know you sanctified. Everybody think they sanctified. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got Christian belief. So trick everybody with the Bible quotes and make yourself look innocent. You see what I'm saying? But the main people using Bible quotes got more to hide. Because if I get in trouble, I ain't calling on God. Man, I'm finna tell your ass the truth, and I'm finna tell your ass a lie. Only time if I'm a scream for God is I'm spirit member there. Please take me in. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying, gang? And she said this on the news station. You could trick a lot of people with the Bible. So the people that's using, you know what I'm saying, God name in vain, stop tricking the people with the Bible. And she the main one, and she was the whole person behind this. Trey Gang proved that with road smut receipts, with the court papers, and with YouTubers. Now you see why Trey Gang is a threat. Now you see why most of these YouTubers come after Trey Gang. When Trey Gang tell you the truth, first thing they gonna say, we got questions and answers. Come to my channel. We'll tell you about what Bree was at. Yeah, we'll tell you about fake kitchens and stuff and fake Kenekas and footage. Yeah, she was never there. How Kenneka was never there at a hotel. Never there at a hotel. Never showed up at a hotel. That's not her on the footage. But when it comes to the freezer, yeah, that's Kenneka. You see that? You see that? That's Kenneka right there. You know what I'm talking about? And next thing you know, if she wasn't ever there at the hotel, how she gonna end up in the freezer? And you got content about she ain't at the hotel, but she in the freezer. It don't make sense. Because guess what? You got people in the public that ain't been tuned in on the Kenneka Jigga case like how we have. So you gonna confuse the people that ain't seen the footage, didn't understand the footage, and people that actually saw the footage, the whole 36-hour footage. If you watch the whole 36-hour footage, that's the reason why you still her. That's the reason why you still her. And the people that watch snippets of the footage, that's why you still her. But the whole thing is, that's why family members had to become YouTubers, because like Scra Drop said, whatever you seen or heard ain't what you seen or heard. This the narrative. And watch how I'm finna expose this. Little Meat. Remember when I exposed Little Meat? I exposed Little Meat. I made the connection. Cause guess who he would link to? Shamaya and Cashetik. That's why Cashetik was on the phone with who? Quetta. Yeah, what about that girl? Why her best friend? Talking about they left her in the hallway perpetrating like she don't even know Kenneka and related to Kenneka. But we always was like, well, if they claim that they not family members of Kenneka then, and that's not Miss Teresa's daughter, then you got World News said, Trey Gang, this the T. That's not her daughter. But you know what I'm saying? She know her mama, and her mama was on drugs, and Kenneka took her in. See what I'm saying? So if she took Kenneka in, she had to take Kenneth in. So she had to take Kenneka and Kenneth in, because they twins. You know what I'm talking about? They ain't just really twins, they just look like they brother and sister. They look like they a year apart or two. You know what I'm saying? So when it come back to the paperwork, when it come to the lawsuit, Kenny won. Look, when it come back to the lawsuit, they listed Leonora as a sibling, but they ain't even listed Kenny in the lawsuit at all. And Leonora is not family to Kenneka, if that's true, because my understanding, Leonora was adopted too. See what I'm saying? So you got Leonora adopted, Miss Teresa took her in, then took Kenneka and her brother in. So that's 3 kids. Right? That's 3 kids. Uh-oh. Is that making sense? So when you look at who would be Kenneka daddy, you got Kenny Martin. And Kenny Martin go back to Miss Teresa family. So it's like, did Kenneka daddy was screwing Kenneka mama, you know, not Miss Teresa, you know what I'm saying? And that's on the Martin family. Boom, had the baby by her. Boom, and next thing you know, the daddy died. He in jail. He dead, because if you look at your research, he dead. That's why you don't see him in Kenneka Jigga Life, because he died when she gonna be young and stuff. So, boom. Now you got Kenneka growing up. don't know what's going on, thinking Miss Teresa her mama, don't know her real mama. That's probably why Word knew, like, Kenneka walking around, didn't even know who she actually was, and when she figured it out, made her a target or something. I don't know. But let's get the shares up now. Now we finna get the shares up. I just got the alert game. Gotta get the shares up now, cause this finna make sense. So you link little me to Shemaiah, and I show y'all that on Instagram, and he related to Cashatik, and Cashatik from New York. Zach moved to New York. Planet of the Fakes address from New York. And you got Scra Drop from New York. Now let's see who related when it comes to the police report. Yeah, y'all was in room 930 and y'all from New York, right? Yes. And y'all speak English? Nope. Matter of fact, me don't speak English. Hang up. In the paperwork. So this your Miguel connection. That's why they got the look, whatever you hear and whatever you say, don't believe it. Look.
Came to his house talking about some motherfucking pills. Mm-hmm. You understand what I mean? And so in my mind, I mean, shit. Well, while they was at your house, nigga, did they talk to Miguel? Was you at Miguel's house? Like, do y'all live together, nigga? I don't know. You know, but we got to try to connect the dots. But one of the other things that I want to point out to y'all real fast is that, remember in the beginning, we kept hearing the name Jamar Beach. Remember him? At the bottom left hand of this picture right here, a lot of people, some people speculated that Jamar Beach was the housekeeper. And y'all.
Oh, Beach. Y'all remember Beach Birdie? Another YouTuber. Then this Beach Birdie, whatever this name is, Jamar Beach. Jamar Beach is in housekeeping. Right? And in the paperwork, they were asking a housekeeper. He didn't want to disclose what you know what I'm talking about. I don't want to talk in front of my manager and stuff. You know, my supervisor. Right? Everybody read the paperwork with Trey Gang. Now you know what the paperwork said. You know what Trey Gang said. That's why Trey Gang still here. Because Trey Gang got receipts. But watch how you see this. Right now. These same receipts Trey Gang exposed. Look what 54 keys trying to convince you. No, that's not the same house. No, that's not that housekeeper. No. I don't know. I don't you act like she don't know what's going on. Cause this the word that the public found out and their name came up. This how y'all was researched. Y'all was just spreading what y'all found out to give these people something to talk about. Look, this is what I found out. Oh yeah, this what you found out? Give me that. You know what I'm saying? That's why they YouTubers started doing Q&A, questions and answers. So, cause when you ask that question and you got your receipt, look how you look like. This is what I found out. See this? Give it to me. And you give it to them. And next thing you know, look how they present your receipts. You like, no, I ain't mean it like that. Like, no, you got to confuse. And next thing you know, you trying to like get back in touch with these folks and like, no, you got it wrong. And I'm trying to tell you now, this is what I mean when I said this. And this thing, you know, you blocked and everything. And this thing, you know, you got people thumbing these folks up. 1,000 likes. Ooh, 1,000 likes. Look at the whole, check this out. French K was grabbing bed sheets, right? We seen him running back and forth. This the housekeeper who that statement came from. Hi y'all. And when what the police asked this person, have your brother ever dated Kenneka? Ooh. Ooh wee. Play this and guess what 54 Keys finna tell you.
I don't know, because they might be on to something with that shit, because
They was
on
up.
Jamar Beach page, thanks to Sam, shout out to you, babe.
Sam. Mm-hmm.
Jamar, there's a post on his Facebook page where he's talking about that he's looking for his mother, which is Krista. Y'all remember the tattoo that Miguel had going across his neck. And in that post, like I said, he's asking, like, where is she? Now, he might not be, you know, he might just be a half-brother. And that's what me and Sam was going back and forth about. He might be just a half-brother. But in the beginning, this is who people speculated was the housekeeper. So how ironic is that him and Miguel share the same mother, Krista?
And that's how you connect Little Meat Avenue. And that's how you connect Little Meat Avenue. Cause look, Shamaya is connected to the Miguels. Connection. And that's why her phone call was leaked with Cassidy. Cause guess who was on the other line? Quetta. You see what I'm saying? Quetta. But Shamaya not related to Quetta. So now you see who finna go against who. Now you finna know what's the beef all about now. Uh-oh. That's why 54 Keys, Scra drop, exposed Leonora and them. Let's go to 54 Keys. That's the Miguel. That's your cocktail when 50. Look, I show y'all Kilo Brown, right? Y'all remember Kilo Brown narrative. Y'all remember when she went on that podcast and they specifically would talk about the cocktail because Kilo Brown got shot by the cocktail. She was laughing and joking like, yeah, they shot me, you know, the cocktail. And he was like, yeah, you still scared of the cocktail? Like, no. And she from Peso, King Rob. And we all know that. Man, she got to be talking about King Rob. Because King Rob put her on blast. Did she get shot later? And boom. And you see this now? This content? You see this content now? It's 434. Let's get to, at least get to 350. Let's get to 350. You know what I'm talking about? And just to get to 350, I'm finna put, look, this what I'm finna do. While we reaching the 350 goal, I'm finna really expose. But we're gonna go to the old video. Now y'all remember when they was talking about Scra Drop video? Y'all remember Scra Drop tried to convince everybody she died downstairs and getting choked out by the manager, right? And Greg Hughes debunked it, was like, look, if y'all watch the real footage, this a man just scooping ice out the ice machine. For the people that didn't watch the footage, they're gonna be thrilled when the YouTubers drop it out. Oh my God, it do look like somebody choking somebody, look like a struggle. Cause you ain't watched the original footage. That's why you ask, like, why the footage so blurred? And now look at the YouTuber blurred the footage. You know what I'm saying? Recording it with their phone on their laptop or computer. You got a phone in your hand and you got a laptop, and all you doing is zooming the phone in and out on the original footage that's playing on your laptop and making it look like cell phone footage and making the people think like somebody recording an assault and a choke. You know what I'm saying? And look, but the public just wasn't buying it. A lot of people was buying it. But you can't fool people that's YouTubers that do video editing, you know, like for documentaries or movie video shoots. You can't fool them. So when they was coming out with like, look, this how you could do this stuff. So the YouTuber come out and debunk that. Like, man, don't pay attention to that. You know what I'm talking about? That's how they were doing it. So now everybody knows the Candace star. Everybody made content behind the Scra. Guess where it all came from? Family members, right here.
I grew up always on the bigger side as a kid. I was always slightly thicker.
What's going on, y'all? And I just got a quick question for you. I was going over some old footage, and I want to know if this is the same guy. And I want to start with the screenshot that we got from Taz Live. Y'all remember this shit where we thought somebody was standing in the background picking Kenneka up, and a lot of motherfuckers was like,
look, don't worry about this. Look, when I play this video, we finna focus on one particular thing with Scra Drop put out, cause he the one put out that video, the beverage manager choking Kenneka. That went viral. That was the most talked about. That was the lie, or maybe the truth, that he told everybody to get everybody talking about it. So look at this scene right here. It's a distraction just to lead up to the ice machine. And the reason why he said the ice machine is I'm going to give you the layout of where nigga actually died.
nah, that ain't Kenneka, you know. But I focused in on the motherfucker that had on that long sleeve, like white shirt or jacket, whatever it is, and maybe some black pants. So we got him in Taz Live, and then I know y'all remember this shit from the beginning, where she was walking down the hallway, and it looked like a motherfucker was standing back there in the background watching her, you know. And again, I keyed in on the light colored shirt, the dark jeans, and the white tennis shoes. So, okay, keep that in mind. Then we, remember, after they sent out that one dude standing in the hallway, this shit came out. And it looked like Kenneka was fighting for her life back there, man, at the end of that hallway. And it was a motherfucker in a long white shirt or jacket and some black pants. And then my nigga Straight Drop came with this shit from the kitchen. It was a still shot where he, you know, where motherfuckers talking about, oh, there's somebody back there scooping ice and Straight dropping his droppers, and I'm one of them. You know what I mean? It was like, nah, hell nah, it's more shit going on back there. You know, and a lot of people didn't want to believe it. But again, I focused in on the long white sleeve shirt.
So if nobody want to believe in Scra Drop, that's why 54 Keys had to come and like, look, I'm a straight dropper too. Everything he's saying is the truth. Let me break it down. We on your ass. She must want thought about her own ass. You might charge me with assault because I just touched 54 Keys ass. You know what I'm talking about? Oh my God. Trey Gang can't just stop it. Nope. Nope. I exposed Scra Drop on the footage. Point him out. Went viral. Man, Trey Gang went viral telling the truth. I went viral telling the truth. They went viral telling the lie. You know what I'm talking about? Charge me. I touched the booty. I got you. You know what I'm talking about? Man, I gotta stop reading the chat because I ain't even watched the chat. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't even paying attention to the chat. I just clicked in my phone. I'm looking at the chat. I'm like, man, I'm turned up right now. I'm so turned up right now. Everybody tuned in. But this unbelievable. Now you see why 54 Keys had to convince. Her and Scra got the same narrative. Nobody don't believe Scra, but the way 54 Keys could give you the narrative, you can make it a little more believable.
Or jacket, whatever it is, and the dark jeans. You know, everybody was on to this shit, you know, and I hated to see motherfuckers trying to debunk Straight Drop because he saw this struggle. I saw it. There was a lot of people that saw it. But then it got me to thinking that, you know what I mean, I wonder if this is the same struggle that we see at the end of the hallway, but from a different angle. You know what I mean? All right, then Straight Drop came with this. He's pointing at dude, and it's a reflection off the freezer, and it's a motherfucker in a white shirt and black pants. Okay, so we keep finding this motherfucker that's got this white shirt on and these black pants.
This is the same video. Now check this out. This is the same video Scra Drop put out. Watch this. This is the same video Scra Drop put out. And it's strange that when we got the video first, it was linked on Irene page telling Monique, girl, now you gotta confess up. Ooh wee! Oh! Oh! Let me repeat that. You mean to tell me when we got this video, it was released in the beginning before Scra Drop put it out and was like, Irene, you gotta confess something now. Uh-oh. Man, I know they can get a couple of Cheryls. I know they can get a couple of Cheryls. I know they can get a couple of Cheryls, Jack. Oh, I'm lighting them up. I'm lighting them up, and I ain't even scared. Cause these people talking about I'm getting death threats and stuff. Miss Teresa talking about, yeah, I didn't want to talk cause I want to protect Kenneka's name. You know what I'm talking about? I want to. Who feelings hurt right now? Somebody feelings hurt in the chat. You know what I'm saying? I'm just asking because I don't see nobody feeling hurt. But most people don't chat. And I need somebody, at least one person in the chat was like, Trey Gang, this don't make sense. Give me one person, at least say, Trey Gang, whatever you saying, this is not new. Ain't no new receipts. You just cloud chasing out the girl. Now give me one text message. Just one. I just need one. And I'm gonna play the video and listen to the narrative till I see that one chat.
You know, he all through this footage. I mean, we all can't be crazy. Motherfuckers was trying to make it seem like we was crazy. We can't all be crazy. Look at all this right here, man. Is this the same dude? The guy standing at the end of the hallway? The dude picking up Kenneka in Taz Live? You got on the right hand side, you got that struggle from the kitchen, and then you got a reflection of this motherfucker on the freezer, and that was the text message that Monifa sent Irene. And again, we see the motherfucker that's got on the white shirt and the black.
I love it. Cause we ain't even got a troll yet. Where the trolls at? Man, that's how you kill the trolls. You know what I'm saying? That's how you kill a troll, bruh. Nobody Not yet to say, you lying, Trey Gang, I don't believe it. You know what I'm talking about? So y'all know it's over with. And this narrative 54 keys trying to explain, it sound cool. Now you sound like a fool.